Are fixing this Microsoft Surface tablet. As you can see, the battery is going bad in there. This is how it looks, and the screen is about to be cracked. So what we have to do is just remove, put in our hot plate, and make sure this is an LCD, so you gotta be careful not to add too much heat or to add too much alcohol. Otherwise, the screen will have some stains. We're gonna need a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and some, like a little razor blade, and we are going to start. So as you can see right now, this part is right here is lifting. So we're gonna start applying isopropyl around the edge to make sure we're having a good way to open it without damaging it. These are very expensive screens, and if you are not careful about it, you might end up damaged. If you damage the screen, it's going to be more expensive to fix. The main issue with this computer is the battery. The battery got bloated, so now it needs to be replaced. So you can see right now, you can see the gap is getting big. I'm surprised. Hopefully the screen is not damaged. So we gotta be careful with this. When we do it, we just do a little bit in here. We put a little bit of alcohol, just like a little lift. Be very patient, be very careful, and then you want to do it the same over the other side. Like I said, be very patient, very careful, otherwise you end up damaging more components, and it's not going to be cost efficient. So you can see right now we need to find out what type of battery is this using, so we can remove it and order it. But like always, just use a little patience, otherwise you end up with bad results, and you don't want to do that. You want to keep your customers happy. So right there, you can see, just applying a little bit of isopropyl around, and then just bringing the blade over. This is very strong adhesive, so you gotta be very careful. Just a little bit of isopropyl, so hopefully you can get under the there we go. So right now it's like it's getting open a little more. The battery is for sure expanding a little more, but hopefully we can get it. Let me get my tweezers. So with the tweezers, I'm going to try to grab the double-sided tape, as you can see right here, to see if we can get it to peel. From this side. So right now we are having a good gap right here. This type of jobs require a lot of patience, otherwise you end up with breaking the screen, and you don't want to do that. Apply isopropyl around it. There we go. So the battery itself got it. See how fluffy it is in there? This is a really bad battery already. Look, apply a little more isopropyl around it, around the edge, and I'm pretty sure the pressure of the battery is gonna lift it. There we go, a little bit more in there. Just let it pretty much the work of the isopropyl go through. As you can see, the battery is all fluffy. Now you gotta be careful. You have to keep looking for any inside components so you don't damage them. This is a Microsoft Surface tablet. It needs to be, I think it needs a little bit more heat in the front. So I'm just gonna put it in there. There we go. And I can probably just go from here, apply a little bit of isopropyl around it. Make sure it's gonna be lifting. With the same pressure of the battery. Okay. So you can see this is how it's going. The battery is getting super bad, so you gotta be careful with this one and just keep working around it. A little bit of isopropyl in there, and you just keep lifting, doing it with a lot of being careful about it. So the pressure of the battery is making the screen come apart, basically. So alright, so we are halfway. We're doing this little by little, making sure it's not gonna cause any more issues. And then if possible, we just start lifting. Always make sure that you're not damaging any of the connectors. So I'm just gonna lift it, put it upside down, and then do the suction one more time. That way we can get from the bottom. Just be careful. This is a Microsoft Surface 3. One of the older ones, but this is a business one. Alright, just lift it little by little, not to using a lot of strength, otherwise you break the screen, and the screens are a little expensive to replace on these ones, because these ones are like 12-inch screens. So you can see this is the progress we have, and the main issue, like I said, is going to be the battery. The battery is damaged, so it's getting all fluffy. It's expanding under the case, and it's lifting the screen, which is not good because it can explode on any minute or restarting fire. So it's a higher hazard, basically. We go with the thing, just like very carefully. Keep lifting little by little. Using a little bit of alcohol. And you just be careful not to force too much, otherwise, like I said, if you break it, it's game over. You're gonna have to buy more. You're want to have to buy the screen, you want to have to pay for the screen if you're doing it for business. I do this type of work. I do computer repair, cell phone repair, tablet repair, any kind of a computer. I do micro soldering. So if you guys like this type of content, don't forget to follow so you guys can check my other videos and learn a little bit on how to do this. If you like to do it yourself, that's a good way to check those videos out there. And I noticed it's been helping some people because I have some computer repairs, and I got some messages from people saying that the video help if I can do more repairs and stuff like that, or what can do. So if you guys have any questions, feel free. I'll be more than happy to answer. Alright, so this is right here is getting a little it's very strong adhesive, so I don't normally like to. I like to take my time because I want to get the screen without breaking it. Maybe I need a little more heat on this side. Just let me sit it on the heating plate. I just don't want to put it too much in the heat because it's bad. The screen is bad, or the battery is bad. And if we put a little more heat, it's not going to be good. So, alright. Spray a little bit of alcohol in there. I'm just going to. Taking quite a bit of time, so I'm just gonna be very cautious about it. Applying a little bit of alcohol drops. See if I can get it out a little faster. Like I said, these type of jobs require a lot of patience. If you're not patient enough, you might end up with breaking your devices. Okay, we have a little bit of a gap in there. And we go around. It's getting a little bit of a better gap right there. So go and put the suction cup a little this way. Start lifting. As you can see, it's getting a little bit better. Let me flip it that way. A little bit more isopropyl in there. And this is about to be done. Lifting a little bit. Careful about it. And it's out. Here it is. As you can see, the battery is very expanded. So yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna need a screwdriver to remove the screen connector. This is a Phillips screwdriver, a small one. And if you are careful about it, oh, you need a star shaped one. But if you are careful about it, you can remove the screen without damaging the double-sided tape, and you can reuse it if you don't have to buy it again. Let's see if this one works. Hopefully it's the same, the size I need. Otherwise I'm gonna grab my other tools. Yeah, this one works. The star-shaped screw. Actually, I think I just need to lift this little plate. Alright, so just check. As you can see, the screen still seems to be in good shape. The problem is just to remove the connector. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is just try to remove it. I'm gonna remove the battery because this is the battery. Three. This is how you open it, and as you can see, if you are careful about it, you can use the double-sided in it because already is very sticky. So that's a tip for you. Alright, that's gonna be it for right now. I'm gonna remove the battery and I'm gonna make a video. Follow me, I'll post it. Thank you.